If you're building a B2B company or you lead a professional services firm, I think we're entering a moment where not doing founder-led content is a real competitive disadvantage. Here's a couple of data points that explain why. The first is that SEMrush analyzed 89,000 unique LinkedIn URLs that were cited by ChatGPT search, Google AI mode, and Perplexity. The second is Profound did an analysis that showed that LinkedIn is becoming a dominant citation source for professional queries, including LinkedIn's domain rising from about number 11 to number 5 in ChatGPT citation rankings just since last November. So the shift is bigger than LinkedIn reach, right? It's that AI search is collapsing research into a single answer, and LinkedIn is increasingly part of that answer. Now, what I think the most important update is that it's not just static profiles getting pulled anymore. It's posts, articles, newsletters. That accounts for 35% of LinkedIn citations and ChatGPT responses, up from just 27% only 3 months ago. So that means that the content layer of LinkedIn is becoming the asset, not just the profile. So what actually gets cited? Well, the first one is depth wins. What does that mean? AI tools need enough context to quote you confidently. So SEMrush found that LinkedIn posts cited most often are between 50 to 300 words, and articles are most often between 500 to 2,000 words. The second thing is that consistency is more important than virality. AI does not care about your biggest post. It cares about whether you're a reliable source with a body of work. It's about earning trust, right? From models through repeatable, well-structured output. Third is that original advice beats recycled content. And fourth, it's that structure matters. Clear formatting, headings, bullets, tight intent, it makes it easier for AI tools to extract it. So why does all of this matter for leaders? The part most business leaders are missing is that founder-led content used to be mainly about social distribution, followers, reach, engagement, inbound. But now it's also about AI distribution. If someone asks an AI assistant a question in your category and your LinkedIn post is cited, you've obviously entered the conversation before they even visited your website. So that's not a social media win, that's a discoverability channel. The opportunity that I think is in front of you is founder content. I talk about it all the time. Your thought leadership becomes discoverable beyond your network, right? You're writing answers that the market can find through AI. When it comes to employee content, if your sales team, your strategist, your product people, whoever has expertise, if they're posting, that increases how often your company can show up on any of those cited sources. And lastly is company content. Of course, your company page and long form content posts still matter. AI engines are still pulling from the broader LinkedIn content layer, and so the mix of personal and company content strengthens your footprint. So what are some things you should do? Well, if you want to build this advantage without overcomplicating it, something you can start right away is publish at least one advice-driven post per week that answers a real customer question. Keep it somewhere between 50 and 300 words with a clear structure. Don't worry too much about the fluff. Then maybe once a month, you can publish a longer piece, whether it's an article or a newsletter on LinkedIn. That's in that 500 to 2,000 word range, as I mentioned before. Now get 2 to 3 people on your team posting consistently. Only the ones who want to, of course, and are going to keep doing it. That makes a huge difference. Next, you can build a small library of answers that AI can cite. I think that's really important to kind of build your credibility and expertise, because at Clarity, we talk all the time about content that compounds over time. By the way, my name is Daniel. I help B2B leaders and professional service firms build clear content systems through Clarity Content. It's about content that builds trust now, gets found in the AI era. Right now, the window is open. The leaders who start building a body of work today will compound the advantage, but the ones who wait will be trying to catch up in a feed and in an AI layer that's already crowded. If you want more tips or AI citable LinkedIn checklists, subscribe or join my mailing list, and I'll share that with you.